Okay, we are live. Hi, dear friends. This is Wasima Isra, and welcome to this video. I have received the Majestic Earth the last month, and I am just discovering it. I'm starting to play with it this week. We are doing a challenge in our group, Facebook group, Study Your Tarot Deck in 21 days. And every day we have a prompt and we try different decks. So for this week, we are doing a mystery spread, I would say, over 8 days. And I wanted to try the Majestic Earth because it has been a difficult journey to have this deck in Europe. And also, I was attracted by the scenes it has. So it's intriguing. I don't feel it will be an easy deck to read for me, but we will see. In order to play with it, I was putting out my oracle decks to see which one will fit better with it and will help me to dive with it this week. And of course, I thank Sadena for her videos about combos, because I love the way she shows the cards, she mixes them, she makes the combos, and I'll leave the link below, because if you didn't watch her videos, please do. She makes wonderful videos and her voice is just calming, and I love her energy. So find her below. So I'm trying to place the cards the way she does, because I find it really interesting to see the mixes together in this way. All right, so I put out my Majestic Earth Oracle. It's a deck that I have received also recently because it was sold out in my shop. So I just received it and added it to my shop. And it's a deck I love. It's a profound deck. And I feel it's really wonderful deck for to mix with the Majestic Earth, not just by the colors, but also with the energy. It's something, with the Majestic Earth, I feel like it's an invitation to go inside, to seek the wisdom inside of us. And in order to do that, we need time, we need moments of reflection. And it's not easy, like just from the first reading. It will take time. Okay, so let's see how the cards look like together and what we can do with them. I won't use all the cards. I will just take some examples and see what comes. Okay. I got the 6 of Trees from the Majestic Earth. Trees is related to the fire, to the wands. So this is 6 of Wands, and we can see the victorious knights or victorious soldiers that are celebrating together. And it's like this is the time they just arrived. They just came back, and they are in this euphoria, this emotional state, of happiness, of victory that is transporting them, and they are dancing maybe with the horses, or they celebrating with their horses. So we have this energy in this card. And I love the image of this mountain that shows that the complications or the problems or the difficulties they came across, and they dealt with these difficulties and they arrived to their goal. At the same time, we have erosion, and I see these mountains here, these rocks. They remind me some places in the south of United States, and we see again these rocks here. So it's like these 2 cards talk about the explosion of our own potential and getting beyond some limitations we have had, some illusions about our own abilities, and we crossed over that, and it's like we discovered new abilities within ourselves, and these together for me, talk about creation, creativity that comes after the victory, because when you are victorious, now you need to think about building a new city, establishing new rules, and new roles too. At the same time, we have resilience, and this card is pointing towards, it's like a cave you are getting inside, when you look at it. Just to make sure the cards are clear here. Okay. And with the resilience card, for me, it speaks about balancing or getting back to balance, because with victory, with this erosion of emotions, we sometimes get off balance. And it's like when you are in a celebration, or when you are having a marriage or something like that, you need some time to get back to the center, to see what you can do. Sometimes when we launch projects, we are on the fire, we are within it, but we cannot see, we cannot have the large portrait or the large aspect of what is happening here. So resilience for me in this sense comes to work with others, get back to the center, see what you can do from this place now, find a quiet place, because victory and all this fiery aspect, sometimes we can it's like an energy. It is an energy, and it is emotion, and we need to learn how to channel these fiery emotions, this creative side, this potential we have, while keeping our breath and not giving it all at once. All right. Let's see if something else comes. Oops. Okay, we have 5 of stones. Stones is pentacles. Okay. Let me just check in this picture. This is really interesting to see something that is reversed, or something is lost, or an accident took place here. Let me see in the guidebook what she says about the 5 of stones. An indigent wanderer prays under a singular cross. Oh, yes, this is a cross, true. Evergreens and rock provide shelter and comfort. In the murky distance, an archway leads to a palatial church. Material difficulties and loneliness provide a backdrop for resilience and personal grace. Assistance given with love is possible. Beautiful. Okay, so I didn't see this person praying, but now I see him here. You see a person lying here and praying with the cross. I didn't see it. I saw just these parts here. So for me, this card speaks more about, yes, difficulty, but something is lost. An accident took place which left us without resources and without appearing resources, because we have always resources. When as much as we are alive, we have always resources. And so we lost something. We are in this situation where we are in a position to ask ourselves, what is it that we lost, and is there something we can do? Okay, I pray, and maybe with prayer I will see the new possibilities are starting to emerge. And this card also speaks for me about loss, and seeing what is missing, and seeing what I cannot do instead of what can I do. So we are having this this situation here, but at the same time this person is praying. So we have the cross, we have the plants, the trees, and we have plants here. So there is, with plants, there is hope, there is faith, there are new possibilities of progress, of resolution, because plants always find a way to grow, always find a way to live. Thus, maybe we need to nourish that hope, that faith, that we will continue to grow whatever is the situation. Life will continue to make her way because this is her natural state. Life continues, whatever happens. Even when we die and our body becomes dust, this dust will continue to evolve and nourish the other plants. So life is always continuing, is always progressing. And having this castle away, or this church away, showing that it is way far. But I always think that nature is our temple, is our prayer church, or our mosque, or our synagogue, because God, or the Creator, is present in nature, is present in everything, and particularly we feel it, we see it more and more in nature, because it moves fast, it grows fast, and it is magical. So maybe we need to change the focus of what we are doing now. Instead of what we are losing, maybe we can see new ways of living, new ways of doing, instead of always wanting what is far. Maybe things are just close to us, they are next to us, and we just need to open our eyes to see them. All right, so I can continue on and on, but I just let's see just one final card. I want to read it all, but just to see the how these cards work together. And after that, I want to show you other decks, because as combinations with this tarot, there are many. Now we have the Spirit of Stone, and we have Tempest and vulnerability. I'm sorry. All right, Spirit of the Stone. Let me check for the family, or the court cards. So we have the Steward, which is Page, the Rider, which is the Knight, the Creator, which is the Queen, and the Spirit, which is the King. All right, so we have the Tempest. The Illuminated Earth Oracle comes with a small booklet too. Just let me see what she says about the Tempest here. So she says, like the unbridled energy released during an electrical storm, we may find ourselves in a situation that is both violent and activating. Utilize this energy with caution, recognizing it can be a catalyst to both healing and harmful outcomes. That's beautiful. Okay. So quickly, Spirit of Stone, the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles. We see that there is stability. There is stability here. There is even condensation of rocks. Everything appears stable and safe. But at the same time, we have Tempest. We have maybe some quick situation coming that might make us feel not safe, not vulnerable, which makes us feel maybe out of resources, not having the resources or the stability. Again, it's really in continuation, not having the resources to stay strong and to sustain the realm, or to sustain the kingdom we have. But at the same time, which is interesting, because we see that there is this plant here coming from the vulnerability. We see that there are plants among the stones, and while we might see this change and this storm as something negative. It might be something positive because it brings something new, it brings life, it brings development. And every kingdom goes from father to son, or from queen to daughter, and this is the way life goes on. So sometimes we need to die in order to be born again. And I love this aspect here of the card, which shows for me like a spirit guide or an angel. And there is something that's like, this is also a message of the spirit. This change that sometimes is difficult for us, sometimes it is something positive. So we do not need to judge things as negative or positive all the time. We just need to move on with them and see the opportunities they offer. Okay, oops. Let's see now how this deck works with other oracles. And I want to try it maybe with this one. Okay, let's try this. This one is the Divas of Creation. And oops, it is slippery. It is slippery, but I love it. This deck is created by Sheila Conway. If you didn't watch the interviews we made with her, please check the link below, because she's a beautiful person and it's always fun to speak with her. Okay, let's place the cards. I don't know how much time this video will take. I'll be quick now. Okay, let's see. So we have the Stewards of Water, which is the Page of Water, or Cups. We have the 56 here. Oh, this is really interesting. We have the 51. This is really beautiful. I mean, we need to check the guidebook made by Sheila Conway about her cards, but let me just see what is in the scene here. And you see, for example, here there is someone swimming, and I see the tree. I see the tree again here. There is a movement of, or it's practically really the same scene. It's really fascinating. And we have an elephant, or the spirit of the elephant here. And when I see these three cards together, there is a feeling of stillness that comes from them, a feeling of slowliness, of taking our breath, and really like taking a moment to relax and to enjoy the sweetness of life. So, card 56. So here we are talking about the animal kingdom, and Sheila talks about the strength and the versatility of this diva, masculine strength, sense of power and certainty, the ability to get things done, and if I see, we have there are many spirits inside this card. We have the elephant, the bear, the stag, the tiger, the snake, frog, bird. Anyway, the shamanic. They appear as if it is a shamanic journey. So we have the elephant. We have the spirits of the animal kingdom. We have the animal kingdom here, and it speaks about power, the centrality in civilized society, which. This together is maybe an invitation to go back into nature, go back into what is true, away from our societies. And now I'm doing this video at the time of coronavirus, and we are all confined in our houses. But at the same time, we are getting back to the slowly rhythm of life, to the sweetness of taking our time to taste life, to hear the birds, to not do something really big, for our work, just relax and taking our time. And if I see the number 51, which is the summer, and here the summer is one of the divas of the seasons, and when it appears, it suggests that we are soul sick for the green of the land, for holiday, alternatives in our lives. We can choose the life we want. Dying in the city, we are talking about this is really interesting. So again, you see these two decks work so well together. Let's see another example here. The Diva of the crystals, lightning again. Okay, again, see the colors, they really work well together, I feel. Okay, all right, so we have creators of stone and we have the stone here. Creator, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 65, which is maybe the spirit of tender. Let me just check. 65. Stormmaker. We have Stormmaker, which is to energize, self-awareness, ability to face our demons, willingness to crack the veneer we present to the world. The Diva may encourage us to rock the boat. We often create more problems than they solve. Yes, wars create more problems than they solve. Totally agree with that. So there is a wake-up call in this card. There is like, it's like, change the way you are living. Change the way you are doing things. At the same time, we have the Queen here of Pentacles, which is more nourishing, stability, taking care of what she has. We are having some deers, if I see well, or in deers, and in the forest. We are having this wonderful mountains or rocks below. And we have the spirit of the stones, 54. Mineral Kingdom speaks about to give ourselves the right conditions to grow, and it reminds us that change is often slow, and that if we try to force things, it may well prove counterproductive. So we have here a very slow energy. We have here a very quick energy. Change in energy, and we are in between. So with this card, it might be interpreted as nourishing these two contradictions we have inside. After we took some vacation in nature, we connected to trees. Now we are reflecting in these polarities we have inside of us. A part of us wants to go really quick, needs to realize a lot of things in this manifestation and this existence, and another part wants to slow down and just really enjoy life. And at the same time, we need really to nourish these two parts, because we have this nourishing part in this in the Queen of Stone. We have the nourishing and also embracing, we have understanding, and we have maintaining order. So in order to maintain this position of peace in this physical realm, we need to judge which one will take the lead for now, which one wants to express itself at the moment, and which one we will give the microphone, the lead at the moment. And I even want to take another card to finish, or to these two decks work so well together. We have the Tower, and the Tower is like, okay, for now I want to nourish this part. I want to move fast. I want to change things. I want to scream and say, no, this is not the way. I want another way to live. I want another way to deal with the sickness, with the problems, with the political problems, economical problems, etc. So we give now the voice to the tender at the moment. Okay, let's try now. We have seen the divas of creation. Let's try another deck. And I want to try it with this one. Let's see. Now I'll be using the Threads of Light. It's another deck that I have in my shop, but I don't know if I still have decks or not. I forgot to check before. All right, let's see what can come from here. Wow, water. Do you see the face in here? We have strength, connects to the heart. This is really beautiful. I see that there is really a nice possibility to work together. Again, we have the whale coming here. We have the water element, the strength of the moon. We have, it's like the night is coming. We have also the heart and the moon again. So the heart is also talking about the cups, talking about water. So if we see these cards together, I feel like it can be something of prophetic or prophetic, or something as regarded to divination. So we have Six of Waters. We can talk about maybe memories. We can talk about old. We can talk about some visions we are having. With the strength and the moon together, maybe it's like a new phase that is coming. That is built from the past. So it's like maybe an old dream that is that is coming back from our childhood. Maybe we dreamed about something. I always think about one of my oldest dreams when I was a kid, to have a library and to offer books, and people can come and read and learn. I couldn't have the library as a physical shop, but I have a library in my online shop, and I offer books, I write books, I create, and this dream have always been here with me. So now, what is the other dreams I had when I was a kid? What is coming and that wants to take a place for the next month or the next moon? In the dog's year, what is it that I want to follow? My heart, where does it want to go? And then I see the whales, and whales is wisdom, is the Akashic memories, is the voice, and there's this, I might want to make a new album of my healing songs and healing journeys to help people, maybe. So, and I see the waves, and waves is again songs related to waves, related to energy. So this is how I might interpret it for myself. And it can be prophetic, saying maybe, you will receive this, or you will get this. I feel it will be more in this type of readings. Okay, let's see what other cards can come. So we have Eight of Water, take risk, and Death. Wow. If I see these cards together, Eight of Water, we are talking about leaving the past, going to a new way, going to a new road, going looking for what is missing, like a soul recovery. Maybe going to, for a company, it can be going to look for a new creation or new innovations. It can be traveling, and taking a risk, because we take the risk to leave what is stable behind and discover new things. And when we take the risk, the old self can die. It's the same thing happens when we divorce, when we quit the family, the house of our parents, we quit a job. We are looking for something else, because what we are having now is death, is not inspiring anymore, and we want something that is more alive, more energetic, more inspiring. And that's why we go. It's not because we are bad, or we are whatever. This is so like archaic as a vision, but it's more like I feel I need more life. I need more energy in my bodies, many different bodies, and that's why I leave. That's why I take the risk, because if I don't, I will die too. I will die in this place. All right, last one. I won't interpret it, but let's see what can come. Movement, the Seeker, and Three of Stones. Again, this is something in the progress. We are working on something. We are building something, and at the same time, we are learning. So we are working, but learning at the same time. All right, I'll stop there. Let's see if there are other cards that can work with this deck. All right. Now I will be trying the Earth Warrior Oracle deck. I have other examples, but I think I will leave it for this would be maybe the last one. We will see. Okay. We have Five of Clouds, Blessings of Kumu, Honor the Light. This oracle makes me feel this deck is having more colors. Five of Clouds, we are talking about the air. Five of Air, we are talking about decay, something that is not right. We try something, but it's not really for our best benefit. Maybe we are having something here that is it's like something is lost, but we are trying still to do something. I feel like something here is broken, but inside of us. We lost ourselves more than we lost something. We lost the bright image of ourselves. And if I see the other decks, the other cards, I feel like this egg here is bringing us to inside, to heal inside. So this deck is playing that healing role with the spirits all coming together. I don't see the meanings. I really feel there is a healing taking place here, because something was broken inside of us and we need to repair it. We need to rebuild our own image again, or our DNA in a way, to live to live a new life. Again, this rebirth that is confirmed here. And for me, Honor the Light in this side is really a proposition of what do you want to be? How do you want to see yourself? Okay, you were broken, but nothing can be really broken. You can always find light, find life, and rebuild life, because it doesn't die. Life doesn't die. We die to our definitions. We die to the constant, how to say this? It's our constant ideals that die. It's the stability that dies. But life continues. This is really a message that is coming really strongly for this video. So what do we want to honor? Do we want to honor the death and rest on that? Or do we want to honor also life that is still here and wants to be nourished and to explode again? It's a proposition of a choice. Okay, let's move on because I see the time. Let's try another set of cards and see what comes. I feel like this deck is so healing. This oracle deck, so healing. The moon, beautiful card. And we have Uluka Vahini, she who rises the all brings justice. And we have medicine of the butterfly, Kadina, here. All right, so from these two cards, what comes quickly? The moon is about illusions here. I feel like something, this deck is bringing the obscurity we have inside, and this deck is playing the light aspect and the healing aspect. And we need to cut, or to really to cut through our illusions and nourish the inner vision, the third eye, see things from inside, what is really true, and not be frightened by what is happening outside. Because this is what, when we cut the illusions, when we see things from inside, there where we will find truth, and where we connect to the spirits and get more information, and then we can communicate it to the others. There is work of chakras here coming. And okay, trying to finish this because the battery is dying. So the last card, I have Two of Stones with this card, Honor of the Ancient King. We have also Out of Darkness. There is also this invitation, this choice we need to make to embrace our inner king and to go out of darkness. So this is a quick one because my battery is dying, but I wanted to thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what type of combos did you get with this Majestic Earth or one of the oracles I have been showing to you today, and hope to meet you in another video very soon. Bye bye.